This interface here is a very powerful interface, and we are going to be looking at how we can design a souvenir sticker. For example, now events that used to happen, people give people souvenirs, so they used to paste some stickers on it. So we are going to learn how to design those stickers. For the sake of this tutorial, I'll be using Coreldraw 2018, and I have also designed a jotter before, a jotter cover before. Okay, the couple name, that is Alice and Emmanuel. I'm going to be doing a sticker for them, that is a souvenir sticker for them. So I'm going to still use the same pictures. So let's move into our tutorial. Now this is A4 paper size, and you know that souvenirs have they have different sizes based on what you want. Okay, so I'm not going to be using A4. Okay, I'm going to be using a size that is close to complementary card size or even complementary card. So your sticker should not be too big because of souvenirs. Okay, so let me select my page. I'm going to set my page. Now the size I'm going to be using is 3 by 1.8 inches. 3 by 1.8 inches. That's the size I'll be using. It does not have a fixed size. Okay, that's the custom size. So look at where I have your unit here. I'm going to select inches. I'm going to put my unit here. That is 3. I'll put 3, then enter the next one. That is for my width 3. Then for my length, I'm going to be using 1.8 inches. I will now press enter. Have you seen now how this thing has reduced? Have you seen? Double click on your rectangle tool to take the shape of this paper size. So I'll double click on my rectangle tool. Okay, have you seen I've added the border? Look at the outline. This is it. But I'm going to remove that outline. If you don't know how to remove it, watch my beginners class. So I'll remove this outline. Okay, good. I've removed the outline. As you can see, look at, there's no outline again. Okay, fine. We are going to measure this at page. I want to have a uniform measurement. Okay, so what I will do is I'll drag out this my ruler guide. This is my ruler guide. Look at where you have your toolbox. Look at this place, you have rulers here. Just click at the edge and drag it inside. Hold and drag inside. Now I'm going to draw a small box, a very small box, so that I'll get a uniform measurement. I like using box so that those that are learning for the first time or beginners will understand. Okay, so for this small box here, I'm using 0.1 inch by 0.1 inch. Come to where you have your measurement here. I'll put the 0.1. Then I'm also going to put for the height 0.1. Okay, press enter. The shape has reduced, the small shape. So I'm going to take this box down here. I'll take it down here. Okay, click on the box, hold down your shift key on your keyboard, click on the main page. Remember I added a shape here. Have you seen? Fine, you selected both of them. Now press letter L on your keyboard, L, and press B on your keyboard. That is left align and bottom align. That is the shortcut key. Okay, now you can adjust this your ruler guide to fit this box. Look at, have you seen? I'll take it here. I'll take it closer. Okay, now look at this top. Look at this top too. Have you seen this top? Okay, this up, we are going to bring our own the up line. That's the up ruler guide. How will I do that? I'll still click on it and take it here. Have you seen? Look at, good. I've gotten the left measurement. So still click on it. Click on our main page, press letter R on your keyboard, R for right. Have you seen it has come to the right? Still drag from here, drag your ruler guide here, vertical ruler guide, look at it here, place it here, closer here. Good. Have you seen we've gotten that box? Now still click on your box, hold down shift key, click on the main page and press letter T on your keyboard. T, it has come to the top, T for top. So now you've taken this box to the top, bring down your ruler guide, place it here. As you can see, we've gotten this box. Look at your left side, it's the same. Even if I click on the box, hold down shift key again, click on the page, click on letter L, press letter L on my keyboard. Have you seen? You have gotten a uniform size. Why am I using this small box? Because this is the sticker. I can use my hand to trim these stickers. I can decide to either go and use a machine, but I'm not going to be trimming the sticker like a normal program or whatever. So this space I'm keeping is just for light trimming. Good. So let's import our background. I'm going to import. If you don't know how to import, watch my beginners class. Click on your file menu. Okay. Click on import, and I'm going to bring in the picture views. I'll click on this background first and add. Remember, this is the same background we use when we're designing this cover design for this couple. Okay, that cover design, I'll put the link in the description so you watch that design, that jotter cover, and also around this video. Okay, so this is the background we use. This is portrait, while my page is landscape. So first of all, I'll bitmap. Look at your bitmap menu. Click on bitmap, click on convert to bitmaps. If you have 300 or 400, fine. Your color mode, change it to what? RGB. Click on OK. Why are you doing this? So that this background will not be vertical. Always be careful with the background you are selecting and also the font and size. If not, if you print, you won't see it. And make sure you are using the CMYK color palette as long as you want to print your sticker. That is with your large format machine. Okay, that's the color mode you recognize for printing. So I'm going to rotate this now to 90 degrees. Look at on your property bar where you have your angle of rotation. Just put 90 there, type 90 and press enter. Have you seen I've been able to rotate this background? I'm going to power clip this background into this page. How will I do that? Right click on what? Power clip on the background, click on power clip, right click on the background, click on power clip. Okay, click the blank area here, it will enter inside. Okay, good. Now how am I going to enter inside this page? I'm going to right click on this page and you see where you have your edit power clip. Click on edit power clip. I'm now inside this frame, inside this container. I can press my letter P to take it to the middle. Then I will increase the size, I'll scale it, I'll adjust it to the way I want. Okay, let me leave it like this first. Let me bring in my couple. Let me bring the couple. I'm going to import again. Okay, this is the couple and the ring I used. So I want to maintain a uniform background. Okay, so that is why I'm using the same background, the same ring, same couple. Okay, this is the couple. Good. Now I'm going to draw a love shape because I want to put them in a love shape. How will I do that? Look at look at on your property bar here. Okay, I'll first of all bitmap this image. Let me just bitmap this image first so that I won't forget. Let me bitmap this image and keep. Okay, good. Now I want to draw a love shape. Okay, how will I do that? I'll click on my word polygon tool. Where you have your polygon tool, look at polygon tool. Then you have go down. If you don't see these basic shapes here that I want to click on that small drop down arrow looking at you at the bottom right of that polygon tool. You see basic shapes. Click on basic shapes. Basic shapes. I've clicked on basic shapes. Okay, when you click on basic shapes, it will now take you to a place. I don't know if you've noticed, I said go to your polygon to where you have it, click on basic shapes. Now look at your property bar, you see this love sign. Have you seen this love sign? If your own is not showing love sign, just click on this small drop down arrow here. Okay, when you click on it, you see all these shapes. Click on your love shape, hold down your control key and draw. Click and draw, hold it and draw. Have you seen? Press letter P to take it to the middle. Have you seen? This is it. This is I've drawn my love shape now. Okay, let me scale it. Good. Now I'm going to curve this shape now. I want to curve this shape the way I want, this love shape. How will I do that? I'll first of all right click. Have you seen? Right click on that love shape. Have you seen convert to curves? Control plus Q. Click on convert to curves. Okay, when you click on convert to curves, you will now click on your shape tool. Have you seen it has changed to different node? Look at this down node here. Look at this down node here. Have you seen this place? I will use my shape tool to click on this node, to select this node. Now have you seen arrows here? Look at these arrows. They are telling you that you can transform this shape using this arrow. Now look at this one here, bottom left. Look at this one, this arrow here. I'm going to click and hold and take inside. Have you seen? I've been able to get something like this. I'll take inside. Now I'm going to also copy this same love shape and paste. Copy, Ctrl plus C. Then I'm also going to paste it again on the same spot because I want to achieve something. So now I have copied. I am also going to do what? Paste this same shape. Okay, so that I'll do what I want to do. I've pasted it. Look at now, there are two shapes now. Have you seen two love shapes? Fine. I'm going to take that one on top. I'm going to shift it. You can use your arrow key on your keyboard. There's a right arrow key to move it. Let me add my color. I'm going to use my CMYK palette cyan. Click on cyan because I want it to match my background. Move the outline. Okay, good. Now you can see that there are two shapes here. Okay, I'm still going to, I'm going to reduce one. Using my pick tool, I'll reduce one because I don't want them to be equal. Reduce one. Have you seen? I'm going to power clip this couple inside this love shape. How will I do that? Okay, how will I do that? I'm going to right click on the picture, power clip. Have you seen? Click on power clip. Look at this image here, this other love shape, the one that has black outline. Yeah, click on it. When you click on it, this image is going to enter inside. Have you seen? Good. It's inside. I've now entered inside the frame. Okay, how to enter inside this container to adjust? I say right click on that same shape, click on edit, power clip or edit content. depending on the version you are using. Okay, now I can now adjust this couple. Have you seen? Let me add white color to it. I'll add white color to that shape. Okay, or let me add 10% of black. Good. Have you seen? Something like this, something like this, something like this. Okay, good. I can go as far as adjusting them. Adjust the couple. Okay, adjust the couple. Good. Now their name, like this is Alice and Emmanuel. Let me adjust the couple. Good. This is Alice and Emmanuel. I'll go ahead and adjust this. I can still click on my shape tool. Okay, I can adjust the way I want, or I use my pick tool to adjust. Okay, let me adjust the under one so you get this shape. Can click, look at when you click on this your color, this your blue color, click on it twice, you see this arrow to change to this, rotating, the skewing arrow is called skewing. You can just click and hold and take the right based on the direction you want. And adjust this. Good. Now I am going to write their names, that is Alice and Emmanuel. Alice and Emmanuel. Okay, good. This is their name. Good. So I'll take it here. I'm going to break this text. How will I break that? Ctrl plus K to separate them. Okay, I'm going to keep it here, and I'm going to use a typeface called LAGISTHA. Okay, so I'm going to search for LAGISTHA. It's an external typeface. It didn't come with the application. Okay, so if you can, I'm going to put the names here. If you can download it, you can download it. Okay, LAGISTHA. Good. This is the font. Oh, sorry, this is the typeface. This is the typeface, LAGISTHA. Okay, this is the typeface. So I'm going to be using for the Alice. I'll be using, let me see, 20 point. Let me see, 20 points. Okay, let me shape this. For the Emmanuel, the same thing. I'll use the same typeface. If you don't know what is typeface, watch my tutorial on typography. Link will be dropped here too. Okay, I'm also going to use the same typeface and size. For the size, for the manual, I'm going to be using 18.5. Why am I using 18? Because the Alice is shorter than the manual. So I'll use 18.5. For this other one, I'll use 20. Okay, good. Can adjust this my love shape with the couple. We'll adjust it so I'll be able to write on it. I'll take this Emmanuel and Alice here to this side. I'll take it this side. I can still adjust my background. Okay, good. This is it. This is what I have. Now, for the sake of the beginners, I will advise you to always design in black and white first before you do or add your color. Always design in black and white, get your layout before you start adding color. If your brain is not strong, okay, to handle colors, just start in black and white. If not, you just be selecting colors randomly and your design will be so awkward because you are just selecting colors randomly. Now I've drawn a circle here. How did I draw that? Using my ellipse tool. Hold down my control key, draw a circle. I want to put that hand inside here. I'm going to copy this circle and paste again. That is this circle I've drawn here, this circle you are seeing. I'm going to copy it and also paste. There's something I want to do to that circle. Okay, so that our hand is going to be placed on it. So I'm going to paste. I'll hold down my shift key. Look at, make sure, take your arrow here. Look at where it's showing 4 arrows. Click and hold, take it inside. Remember that one you pasted is the one I'm working on. Good. Now I'm going to add red color here to this circle, red. Okay, I've added red. This is red. Then for the outline of this circle here, this inner one that is showing black, I'm going to be using white. I've added white here. Have you seen? Right click on that color and you take the outline to change the outline color. That is it. So I'm going to bring in my hand. Okay, this is my hand. Let me take it here. It's hidden. Hold down shift key, press page up on your keyboard. If it is hidden, hold down, press down shift key and press page up. That is PGUP on your keyboard. Now for this hand, I'm also going to use white. I'll use white. Then I'll use a typeface. I want to use a typeface called Lainieday. Good. I'll put the names here in the description and download them if you like them. Okay, so I will increase the outline. How will I increase the outline? Right click on that color, then come down to the bottom right here, or let's see 0. Let me type 0.3 where you have your width beside your point. Click on OK. It has increased more the width. Have you seen? Okay, it has increased more. Be careful the typefaces you are using when you are doing sticker, and also the sizes. The sizes you are using for your text will determine how it will come out. It might not come out well because your sizes are too small. For my Alice, I've selected the font which I say the typefaces. We have selected the typeface, which is what? LAGISTHA. That is LAGISTHA typeface. Good. Okay. Now for the date we know that we used, that is the day the event took place, Saturday 9th November, right? 2024. That was when the event took place. So I'll reduce it. I'll take it here. Let me take it under them here. Okay. Let me take it under them. So I'll be using a typeface called, let me select TRAJAN Pro. Enter. Okay. Let me reduce the size to 6.5. 6.5. TRAJAN Pro 6.5. 6.5. Okay. Let me still increase this other side. Let me increase this my name. Good. Have you seen? This is this one. Good. Now I am going to increase the outline of this typeface. Why am I increasing this outline? So that this typeface here, this Saturday the 9th here, okay, will come out very well when I want to print. So how will I do that? I'll still right click. Alright, I'll click on my color, the red, and right click on it. Have you seen? Good. I'm going to increase the outline. I can increase it to 0.3. Good. And go ahead to adjust the rest. Okay, now this color I'll be using blue. Let me use blue. I'm going to reduce how bright this color is. How will I do that? Look at where you have your pen bucket here, bottom right. I'll double click on it. It will take me to my edit field dialog box. Now you've seen CNYK here. Remember, those are the color palettes I'm using. I'll be the color mode. Where you have Y stands for yellow. C is cyan, M is magenta, Y is yellow, K is black or key. Black or key, that's the key. So if you know how to use these figures here, you will discover that any number I put here represents a color. So I am going to be using a darker shade of what? Of blue, but not too dark. So how am I going to do that? I'm going to add yellow and black to this color here. Remember, it's only 100 of cyan and magenta. So I'm going to be adding, let me make it 22. Then for the black, I'm going to add 50%. 50% of this color, of this black. Okay, now you can look at this your place. Have you seen this former color? Look at the new one under here. I'm going to click on OK. Good. Now I'm going to add outline. How will I add outline color to this name? I'm going to right click on that same color. Look at down here on that same color. I'm going to increase it. I'll increase the outline. Let me increase the outline to 0.5. Why am I doing this? So that whenever I print, it will show well. This is 0.5. Okay, good. I've done that. Let me adjust. Good. Now look at this your red color here. This your red. Click on this your red shape. This your red shape. Okay, I can add black to it. That is two colors. How will I do that? Interactive view. That is interactive view tool is here on your toolbox. Letter G. Click and take down. Let's you select your red shape first. Now I can now click on black. Have you seen? You can now see that I've gotten two effects here, black and red color. Good. I can now group Ctrl+G. I can now group the whole and okay, good. Now for the slogan, they have a slogan. Let me take my ring here. They have a slogan, and that slogan is hashtag the AE experience. That is Alice and Emmanuel experience. So I'll be writing hashtag the AE experience. Okay, good. This is it. This is their own hashtag or slogan. So I'm going to place it somewhere. Let me draw a shape using my rectangle tool. Have you seen? Good. I'm going to add red to it. I've added red. Let me click on it. Look at it has not reached this edge. Well, look at, I'm going to click it where, click on it, hold down shift key, click on the main page, click on letter R on your keyboard to take it to the right. Okay, I'm going now to add two colors to this. I'll click on that my interactive fill tool, that is letter G on your keyboard. Click and drag to the left where you have this white. Look at where you have this box here selected white. Just select it and click on black. We're seeing something like this. Good. Now I'm going to convert this shape tool to curves. How will I do that? Right click on what? Convert to curves, and I'm going to click on my shape tool so that I'll select only this node here by my left, and I'll use my arrow key to take it backward, okay, to give me what I want. Okay, that is it. So now I'm going to place this text on it. I'm going to place the AE experience on it. It is hidden. Hold down your shift key and press page up to take it up. Okay, good. I'm going to reduce it. I'm going to maintain the same typeface. Remember, too many typefaces is not good. I'll use white. I'm going to maintain the same typeface, which is what I'll still use my LAGISTHA. Or this time around, let me not use LAGISTHA. Let me still use the typeface I use for the dates. That date is remember the typeface that we use. Use TRAJAN Pro. I'm going to reduce it. So you can see, let me use 6.2. Okay, I'm going to increase the outline. How will I do that? Right click on the white. I'm going to increase the outline. That's the outline color I've added. I'm going to look at where you have your bottom right. Let me cancel this. Look at your bottom right where you have this pen icon, pencil icon. Double click on it to take you to where you have your outline pen. Okay, where you have outline under width, just type the 0. Let's say 2. Click on OK. Okay, I've increased the outline small. Good. That is their own hashtag. For the ring, let me adjust the ring. Remember, this ruler guide is guiding me that I shouldn't go under this line. So the ruler guide is really helping. Good. And now draw my shape here. I can still use white on this design. If I want to use white, I can add white. Okay, can add white to this box here, to this love shape. Then I can now adjust my background the way I want inside. That's my background. As you can right click, edit, power clip or content to adjust your background. I can increase it. Okay, this is how to design simple souvenir sticker. I don't want to design something too complex so you won't get confused. That is for the beginners. Okay, I'll adjust everything now. Okay, always come back here for more valuable content like this. Okay, on weekly basis. This is it. Fine. So this is what we have. We have been able to design a simple sticker. So we have been able to design a simple sticker. Look at it. Have you seen it? Have you seen? Good. So come back for more valuable content like this.